Hello, Bluetooth. It's the one and only Icebound Glaceon. Apparently, I'm going to be trying to stream this again. Because the last fucking 20 goddamn fucking minutes I tried streaming, I just realized that it changed my goddamn stream key. So, the first time, I accidentally left it on Twitch, which is fine, whatever. But it changed my stream key on me. Why do I stream when you go to school? I technically started the stream 20 minutes ago, but I didn't properly show my stream, so cool. Okay, so this is the truck I'm going to be trying to make. Obviously the thickness is not correct, so I tore down my old one, so I'm going to be making it thicker up here. The modules I will be using will be over here. We have a signal light module. I'm going to tear it out, so it's just going to be 8 blocks instead of 16. I already have my instant WASD converter, and I already have my fuel gauge. The nice thing about this being a piston-powered car is I can grab the signal directly from this sensor instead of having to put a block inside the wheel to detect the RPM, because I can just grab it directly from the engine itself. Sorry I'm explaining this so quickly, because I've already explained this like 3 fucking times in the first 20 minutes that isn't live because YouTube's an ass. Yeah, 100% vanilla. I'm gonna go watch PewDiePie. Oof. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. He's more entertaining. There's a reason he has so many subs. But yeah, 100% vanilla. There will be glitch welding, as you can see. Like lots and lots of glitch welding. But no, 100% vanilla. So. Um. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so far what I have for this vehicle currently is we have first gear, second gear, which doesn't really show much better speed, and then third gear. Yeah, it doesn't like it. So this is why I asked Allstrack to help me tune it. So, obviously it has reverse as well. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, Bandit and Slop and Slide, make sure not to break anything in this world or spawn anything in this world that can't be deleted, because this is my AI world. Did you just... Oh, were you watching me or are you watching something else? Because you don't delete anything in here, you don't place anything that can't be deleted. So, I blueprint edited for the win. The only thing out of all this that was blueprint edited was the controllers on this. That's it. This is not blueprint edited, even though it's glitch welded. These aren't blueprint edited, even though they're glitch welded. And these are not blueprint edited, even though they're glitch welded. Even all the pistons and how they're placed so compactly in there, which I'll show you here. Like, if you look at the back, none of that is blueprint edited. None of that, none of that, none of that right there. That's just very basic glitch welding. So, obviously, pistons and engines supply a lot of torque, so that's why it tries moving sideways, because it's putting all that torque from this direction into, into that little transfer there. But yeah, so what I did is I removed the back seats, I removed the back doors. I will be putting the, well, I'm going to be raising this up by a little bit because trucks are supposed to be thick, not small. So I'm going to be doing that. Because, yeah. Also, I am going off of this picture here. So, yeah, I'm just going to be making, standard truck, basically. But I want to make sure that, like, the window starts right here. So, window has to start right there. This is a 4-door. I'll only be doing a 2-door. As weird as two doors look, it's whatever. That's what I'll be making. And I'm gonna try to have the back actually have a proper back. There we go. So like, obviously, with this right here, actually no, I can't have a proper back on this. That's right, because the type of suspension I have. Actually, I technically, I technically could if I move this. As I was saying, we technically could. And obviously this is way too short for the back of a truck, even if it did go to, you know, right here. As if we did be about 2.5 blocks up, so we go. Why the fuck is it moving me around like that? Game, fix their physics. And then we'd have it going up to like there. So like that back end is way too short. So I'm gonna have to extend that. So and yes, door still works. I was gonna say, like, even just like this right here. That's a tiny picture. God damn it. That one? Ah, there we go. Much better. So that's better representation of what I'm gonna be building. But yeah, this part's actually pretty thick. So yeah, that should be good there. It does look like it has to be a block longer on the front. Oh no, that should be good. And then 3 blocks on the back. And right now we only have 2, so let's just oh, I made it too high, so I have to go like that. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's just delete that, delete that, delete that. But as I said, if you guys join, please be careful what you guys spawn. You can have your fun and watch and whatever and play, but, you know, do be mindful. Because if you guys crash my game, you get removed from my friends list. Just saying. So, just be careful. And if you accidentally cause lag, whatever, it's fine. I'm not too picky that way, but yeah. Very comfortable. But as I said, you guys can derp around and have fun. You can try building your own stuff as well. I'm fully up for that. Is it just be careful what you guys do, because if, as I said, if you guys crash or break my game or, you know, make the experience for the viewers a little too hard, then yeah. I don't know, because I feel bad for the viewers. But then again, you guys are also technically viewers as well, which is why I don't want to say, you know, don't do this, don't do that. I'd rather say, you know, just be careful. That's all. Is that long enough yet? This is 4 blocks long here. I'm actually going to extend this by 1. Yeah, okay, that already looks better. And I'm going to extend this back piece by 2. So 2 should hopefully be enough. And 2 should hopefully be enough. So, first of all, I gotta cut the entire vehicle in half. I forgot to unpaint the bottom. which is whatever. Doesn't really matter. Oh, the bearing is right there. Oof. Which means I'm actually going to have to cut it off right about here. Yep, there goes the back hinge. As you can see, it's still welded to the vehicle, even though it has full range of motion. But I do have to delete it there, there, and there. And I have to extend that by 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3, and we're just going to weld it directly onto there. Because then I can build around. There we go. And I believe I deleted a block there, or did I? I may have, I don't remember. But I'm also, as I said, I'm going to have to change up the suspension in the back. I'm surprised I'm not making this bottom part out of metal. Almost feels weird it not being metal. Yeah, we have like all the space right back here. So I could just like do that. Because that part I have to leave to be able to rotate. There we go. But yeah, that's not enough space for the back of a truck. So, as I said, I'm going to have to lower this a little bit here. Hey, Kalsich. Welcome, Kalsich. I can't say your name apparently because I'm a dumb. This actually might be still too... It's a little, But yeah, that does look better longer. Except for the lights are not accurate now. It almost seems like it's too skinny now. Actually, you know what? I think it's fine. I think it's fine, skinny-wise. But I am going to change out these. Place, my good bro. Eek. That's... Okay, so I do have to leave more room for the... Wait, the front has suspension, right? Oh yeah, I did that form of suspension. Okay. Am I gonna do a hood in this? I don't know. Because if I use the smaller suspension, right, then I can have that go into a piece over here and then have the hood open up. But I think I already have enough space for the hood. But I don't know if I will have a hood. Alright, so we have this part on a bearing. Let me double check that those still... Okay, so those ones I done goofed. For now, we'll just make this all blocky. Doesn't really matter. Doink. There we go. I can obviously fix those later on. This isn't a dinosaur tank. I know. You want me to build a dinosaur tank because you're weird. I get it. It's fine. Why don't you just make yourself a dinosaur tank, if that's what you want. She's just painting toilets. You uninstalled this game, probably. Okay, so as much as I don't want to have to redo this bit here, I'm extremely tempted to redo this bit here. Joy. Depends actually. Yeah, it's actually should be fine. Let me. Oh, I missed a block. That's. There we go. Truck temp. Does it actually update? Oh, it does. Cool. I like how I'm talking about what I'm doing. Oof. Being narrative. Oh god. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. 'Cause, you know, I might end up talking too much, unfortunately. But you know, whatever. I just figured it's better than saying nothing. But then again, I'm also technically talking to no one, even if I'm technically, you know, talking to an audience or no audience at all. So that is thing. Alright, so temporarily I am actually going to put those there because this makes glitch welding easier. Because there's no point in doing any fancy glitch welding. All I have to do is place a block there, and then place this part off a lift and lift it up, and the wheels should fall. Perfect. So I just need to place that there, and now put it on a lift. True, it is better than not talking, yes. And now when I put this here and here, I can now weld this to that piece, hopefully in there. I didn't really think this through, did I? Huh. See, with the bearing it's easier, because the bearing will weld, but I don't want to put a bearing there, because that's a little too many bearings for this creation. It's already a piston vehicle. Yeah, I should just be able to weld this to, if I can get it in there. If I can grab that little piece. I could also place a different piece there, just to make it easier. But I should be able to grab it from the side here. So let me try this little piece. Not a very good angle for you guys, but not really much I can do about it. Yeah, I don't think I can actually reach that. There's too many things in the way. Okay. This is gonna look a little ugly, but I am actually going to place different blocks there and there. So I will be placing that one there and that one there, which should give me a weld point. Now you're doing glitch welding, you just realize you've been doing it for a while and not noticing what it is. Yeah. It's a lot easier. But see, now I can grab it from right there and weld it to the screw, hopefully. Come on, game. There we go. There. And now those should be welded. Doink. Perfect. And now that I actually lowered the base of the back by lowering the suspension. So now if I place a block there and there, which should attach it to the chassis, I should technically, hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to delete one extra layer, which would be that layer there. And it should still be attached right here. Which means I can actually lower this, well, this actually might collide. So, it's unfortunate. I technically could place those there, just so you don't actually go, you know, fall into it, so. And obviously I'm thinking of removing those there. But I think it makes it look a little bit thicker, so I actually might keep it. It also prevents the wheels from going too high, even though in a truck you want to have higher suspension anyways, so yeah. Okay, let's place this one, and the rest should be fine being all wood. Hopefully. Oh wait, that one's still gonna whoops. Yeah, that will still collide there. Against that wheel. See, it is pushing against the side, which means our straight axle suspension is actually causing an extra suspension glitch, unfortunately. So I will have to replace that with a different block. So I'll probably use the pipe pieces here. Which is fine, whatever. That's not terribly hard to fix. As long as I'm noticing it now and not later being like, well, why do I have a suspension glitch? So. And then we can delete that. Cool. Okay, so now we have that all done. We have more than enough space on this side. Even though this does look really ugly. I should be able to delete that and that. Cool. Yeah, I do have to replace those two blocks, which means I'll have to replace those two suspension, which means, unfortunately, I'll have to re-weld it. But that's, again, perfectly fine. I did create a little bit more space in the back here. I would like to do a lot more, but unfortunately I needed space for the gears. So, and obviously with suspension and stuff, this is the most compact you can do in vanilla. I would need 2 more blocks width if I were to do a differential as well. I don't think I still have my differential saved though. Oh, I do. This is the differential back here. So this is even including the suspension. Oh, music. Here's the thing about music. A lot of YouTubers complain saying no copyright sounds actually gives them copyright. Because a lot of YouTubers will take other people's music, change a couple things about it, and re-upload it saying it's new, and then they'll copyright people for it and say it's, you know, copyright free, when indeed it's just stolen music. So I can go to, you know, no copyright sounds and play some music. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll just play a random song. Yeah, that's what I'm using, see? There we go. See? I said I'm perfectly fine doing that, but if I were to listen to music regularly, I'd use Twitch more. It's going good. You're very good at crashing games. Oof. So that's why you decided to sit. Okay. Alright, so let me actually delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. I'm pulling a, Light Yagami from, Death Note, I think it is. Weave shit, that's all it is. Are you guys... Oh, you guys are having fun over there, okay, I don't mind. Okay, yeah, I can't put a different piece there. I could put this? No, because it has to be upside down. Because that still collides. Okay. So that... that's gotta be open? Oh no, I can extend this out by 1 more block just so it covers that. That'll work. So now that that's detached, I do have to put 2 more suspension pieces back. Which means I need that, suspension. We'll do that one, that one. There we go. That axle did not move out of the way on the one side. Why didn't she move out of the way? Come on. Oh, interesting. I'll just do that. Perfect. There we go. Which means that goes there, that goes there. You weld that to... So a lot of people are scared of glitch welding. This music's a little too distracting. Let me just lower it even more. Oh, you're heading out? Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a name I can't read. Welcome. Person from the Aether. Do-do-do. And doink. So that should be welded there now. Perfect. Oh, Gamer joined. Nice. Okay, so there is a different sign I can use. It would be this sign right here, which means you guys can actually see how I glitch weld these signs in. It's actually really, really simple because there's a thing called the mirror mod. So all you have to do, right, you take this here, you take that there, and you place this there. And now you delete the mirror. Wait, where did I placed it on the side. And now it's glitch welded in there. That's literally how easy glitch welding is with the mirror mod. Brent actually hates it that people use his mod for doing this, but I love his mod for doing this, so yeah, that's what I use it for. Because it's this, I find, is so much faster than having to save the creation, leave the game, or not leave the game, but just, you know, open the application, find the object out of all this plethora of objects, move it, right, and then save it, and then spawn another of that creation. So I find this a lot easier. Democracy, oof. Oh, the song ended. Let me just do that. I'm gonna place that there, so I can delete that. Actually, I'll keep that there, and that there. Because I can have this part open up, right? It also might be still a little too big, but... Okay, we left? Okay. A lot of trucks, they actually have a small window on the back here, so before I forget, I'm actually just going to throw a window there. And obviously we want this to be attached to there. There we go. And we're not just going to do basic stuff like this for Windows, because I hate people that do that, because it's so much easier just to take a bearing. Take a bearing. And you go like this. You weld that to that, and you just put the glass on here. And I am going to actually lower the roof a little bit, as it is a little high. Well, a little tall for my liking anyways. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it looks so much... Well, I don't know, the cab seems a little too small to me. The top part. But let's just put the window on an angle to see first. I'm actually going to use that one there, because I might not actually need those two controllers. They could just be redundant. Well, they are redundant. Let me just do that. There we go. And if you guys wondered why the screws are on the bottom, that's because we were putting the seats inside the wood. And you can't just weld it to the wood that way, you have to have a block welding it together. So, yeah, that's why. Let's see, we'll try 45 degrees in the red direction. There we go. Yep. So that's obviously too steep of an angle. But then again, once we add curves, like say... Come on. Like say that, and that. Right? Doesn't look as bad at a 45-degree angle. But then again, this part to me looks too tall. Also, where the window starts is way too far back. It needs to be one block forward. So I'm actually going to have to modify that. So I'm going to do this the lazy way, obviously, by just doing that, placing a bearing there and there, put this on a lift, and just grabbing wheel tool. There we go. And now it's welded to both sides, so I don't have to worry about that. I just grab this to the controller again, and I believe it'd be, yep, 45, just the same. Cool. And now perfect angle again. As for this top part on the roof there, I'm actually going to do this a little bit differently. So sure, I'll have this part the same. Let me actually throw this on a lift. Is that actually welded to? No good, it's not. Okay. So that little top section there, I will be replacing with a different set of blocks. And you guys will see why shortly. That one I'm not going to explain. I'll just show, 'cause it's a little easier that way. So I'm going to actually place these up here, which again, might seem a little odd. But these, they look like they don't take up that extra block, but they take up a full block on the top. So they just look like they don't. That's why I like using them. Yeah, it should be fine. Actually, you know what? Let me do this way. There we go. And it should be right about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. See? Nice and perfect. Then we can delete that, and that, and that. And now it's nice. So now we need to redo that part there. And the game was so gracious to give us these blocks here that just fit in so perfectly. So now the ceiling, well, aside from the glass getting stuck in it because glass. And since we don't want those lights to be on, I can just add a little dummy switch, which we'll just throw underneath. That will hook up into those that will never turn on. So now they're just off. Okay. For now, I'll delete that. Oh, I can't actually place it there. Interesting. Oh. There we go. That makes more sense. I still had the wood there. There we go. So I think that already looks a little bit better. Not a lot, just a little bit. As for this piece up here, it's not going to like me when I do this, but this, okay, good, it was fine. I'm tempted to do this and have that, and then have the mirror attached right here. But the problem with doing that is getting glass to stay inside of that. But then again, I already showed you guys glitch welding, which means I could just glitch weld a piece of glass in there. So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, a lot of trucks actually have this go down here anyways, because they need room for the little hinge for the mirror anyways. Because it usually just sticks straight out, so I usually do it from below and then have it come up from there. But again, as I said, I showed you guys glitch welding. Putting this piece in here is a piece of cake. Literally, you just do that, there you go, now it's in there. Right? Again, more reasons why I love Burnt Batches mod. Didn't intend for this, but it works. And it works pretty damn well. I put that in the wrong spot. That's my fault. There we go. So you want that there. This to come off from there. There we go. And now when we close this, yep. I don't know, it looks a little disproportionate. Maybe it's just me. Let's actually try opening the door. Yeah, that's a big door. Oof. Hmm. I don't know. To me, it feels like the body is too thick. I don't know. We'll see. What you guys doing over there? You guys having fun? Or just darping around? What are these blocks here? Just curious. Okay, so we got this. And for this one, I'm actually going to just place this here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I have to move it back one. Oh. Actually, maybe I don't. I don't. See? I placed it the wrong way. The glass was technically in the way. Technically in the way. But now it's not. But I think the other one I'm gonna have to actually glitch weld there. Cause I don't think I have enough room yet, because it covers over the bearing. So oh yeah, the glass is gonna poke out like that. Yeah, that's whatever. Actually, I could put a slope piece there. I don't know if the two slope pieces would collide properly, but I could just try putting a slope piece there. I haven't tried it before, but yeah, might as well try something new, right? So for this again, we'll just take this, we'll take that one, we'll put this here, and we want it up just one away from the door, and we want it right about, oh, one forward, but the door was kind of in the way. So I'm just gonna be lazy. Ah, it's still in the way? Damn door. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. Cool. Oh, shit. I accidentally deleted those. Okay. Now I can place back those and put a switch. Again, I'll be doing a different door handle for the switches, so these are just temporary. There we go. So now you can sit in the vehicle. And as you notice, it's much higher than it was before. It's probably still a little too low, but yeah, that's a little too low. But it should be good for now. Obviously, since I moved the windshield back one, I do have to move that. Oh. Just give me a second here. I may have deleted something I shouldn't have. It's fine though. As long as she lines up, it should be all good. That part I should be able to access from the roof. Yeah, there we go. It's already welded to the body, which is good. And that should still close up nicely. And should still be welded. Nice. Yeah, that engine's a little close to the cab on this one. Just a little close. I can't actually close up that section because the wheels. So, as much as I would love to close up that section, that's going to be visible. But then again, you can watch the engine move while it's, while the vehicle is trying to drive. So that's always nice. It's just having the wheels being able to turn, right? Yeah. Yeah, these here I have to change. So, the style I'm actually going to do for the lights are going to be like Should be like that. Like that. So these ones we can actually put to the light gray, and then the turning lights will be on the side. And now we just need to put it in a grill. The grills always look weird on the truck. They take up all of this. I don't know why they do that, but they do that, so... yeah, looks like I'm just gonna throw a grill there. As weird as it looks. Oh boy. To me that looks stupid. As for this though... oh, it doesn't fit. I could glitch weld 2 of them in there, but... would have been nice there. Because I do need to put a slight indent there, and that would have been like a really nice block to do that with. But it's okay, I can always try something else. Like I could literally just use, not that one, this one. Just do a slight little indent with this, but that's too big of an indent. So what I could do is I could glitch weld these along there, just both ways. So just like right here, right? And I'm probably going to do that with, well no, I'm going to do it with this one. Right, and then I just glitch weld the other way, right? So now I just go like this, and I put the mirror block here, and I go to right about here. And I place that, that, and that. Actually. I forgot a block apparently. Much better. Yeah, that looks dumb. I don't know why they have those on trucks. That looks so dumb. I'll just make it blank. As for this part though, I'm going to actually round it out on both, not just the one. Where's the duct pieces? There we go. I wish it was like Minecraft where you can just middle click and it grabs it. That'd be so nice. As for this part, it's usually shorter, ironically. Like a lot of trucks will have this section here, right along here, shorter. Exit sign has a license plate. The exit sign's way too big. Wait, exit sign? Oh! I see what you mean. I was, for some reason, thinking the stop sign, not the exit sign. That's my bad. It is the right width, so I could technically do that. But I'm probably going to have to recess it a little bit, so push it in, and then put blocks around it. Which is totally doable, right? Like, let me just make a, just a little model over here. Because I could just weld it in if it works out, right? So, for now, the easiest way to do it would be put that there, because this can fit right in between, right? Yes. Okay. I'm actually going to put the wood above it, not behind it. Actually, I'll keep that there for now. Cool. Now we do this, then we do that. But I was thinking of doing it like that. Well, I'll just keep it like that for now. Right? Because now we can just color that like dark gray. So, and I could just weld that in like, right about here. right? It's okay as a license plate. It's not too bad. Actually, there's something I want to add to it. Give me a second here. I just realized that there's something that trucks have on the back here. Like these I have to change. Like those I'm going to have to change to... Oh god, I'm going for details before functionality. This is weird. You're very impressed by the the mirror mod. Just make sure Brent Batcher knows that more and more people are using his mod for glitch welding. It said he hates it. He knows people do it, and he understands, but he didn't design it for that. But that's what people are using it for. So I find it funny. This is 7 wide. That's not the easiest thing to do. Like I could do it, but like, yeah, okay, I'll has do it. The main problem with 7 wide, right, is let me just make a little thing here because it's easier to do it this way. Because if you notice, that is 7 wide. We don't have a 7 wide block. We don't have a 4 wide block. So I'm gonna have to glitch weld this one lower. So I'm gonna have to do that, and then I'm just going to take this little piece here. Oh, apparently I placed it behind it. Cool. And then I'm going to place this right about there, and this right about there. I'm going to delete the mirror block. I'm going to delete that. There. And those should be well welded together now. See? So now we're going to put this on a lift so it welds to both bearings. There we go. And then we're going to hook up these lights to those dummy switches. There we go. And I'm just going to paint this just gray for now. Doesn't really matter. Right? And then we'll do this one dark gray. Just so you can see it starting to fill in. Right? So now you can see the piece I'm going to add to this bottom part and why I'm doing it. Because if you notice on some of these vehicles, let me scroll down a little bit, or go like this. I don't remember how far down it was. There was the back of a truck here. Ah, there we go. You notice how it's got a little lip on the bottom, but not the top? I think that's actually to step onto. So I'm actually going to add that little lip on the bottom, but not the top. So it will be technically accurate, surprisingly. The only problem is finding a piece that only has it on the bottom and not the top. That thing is to step on, yeah. Here's the thing, I don't drive a truck. I don't like trucks, actually. Okay, I could use that one, but those would stick out and that'd be really ugly. Actually, I am curious. How far would that stick out? Let me just check here. Okay, so these ones I'm gonna do like that, and that. Okay, not that way. That way. Okay. Does that one stick out less than that one? Might, actually. Okay, so now I'm gonna try putting this piece in there. Just, as I said, just to see how much it sticks out by. Yeah, see, that would stick out way too much just to put that lip there with this. Right? So it would have the lip, but obviously with the slanted pieces in there, it would cover a little bit of that, so that's not that. I mean, how dare I? So I might have to put it on both sides for that lip. Unfortunately. But now I get to check to see how far this sticks out, because this would be my next option to try out. So let me grab another exit sign, because for some reason I keep removing them from my inventory. See the difference between modding and vanilla. Modding, you spend a lot of time. Not, I was gonna say a lot of time, but that makes no sense. Oh my god, let me just fucking type in exit. I can't find it. Jesus. I have to freaking search through the vanilla menu. It's disappointing. I suck at game. Okay, now I can actually finish my train of thought there. So the main difference between... Oh my god, it's completely hidden. Yeah, the main difference between modded and vanilla is modded you spend a hell of a lot more time looking for each polygon shape. And in vanilla, if you're using a lot of glitch welding, it's always next to windshields. Oh. Thank you. See, what's the next best one? Because I should add the lip, right? I shouldn't just, like, not have the lip. And with mod, it'd be so much easier because they actually have a thin little piece I can put right underneath. But, obviously, I don't like using mods because it makes things way too easy. Gotta make things look good without the super convenience of it all. Do I use that? Huh. Let me try. I'm just curious. No, that would not work. That wouldn't cover enough on the bottom. So if I were to do that, I might as well just do this piece. Wait a second. Oh, that's 4 wide. Okay, I was gonna say if it's 3 wide, I'm totally using that for the front. But it's not. It's not. How bad would this look? Just 3 of those on the bottom there. No, that'd be a slippery piece to step on. That's fine. We'll just, you know what? This is good enough as is. I think that looks good enough. Nah, that should be fine. This annoys me. The top to me looks like it should be taller, which means the windows should be higher up, which means it should be longer. Because to me it looks like it should be 2 blocks longer, 1 block taller. But I don't know. It's a truck. Not a very good looking truck, but it's a truck. Oh yeah, let's temporarily words, yes. Let me temporarily hook up the engine before I add in the modules, because oh, that's right, I added the tailgate actually can rotate now. Oh, I did this the dumb way. Do I bother fixing it? You see the problem here, right? Actually, technically trucks already do that. They don't have it pivot right here, they have it pivot up here. He doesn't see the problem yet, okay. Like I say, because if you there's a gap. So let me put this at like actually I'm gonna have to add a controller. Because do I have any spare ones up here? No, those 3 are used for that. Those are used for that. Yeah, no, I need one more controller. So one of the controllers I deleted is now getting placed back. Oh, it's flying. Oh yeah, that's true. Because this is a piston vehicle. Yeah. Yeah, that is thing, unfortunately. Could I just like do that? Just be lazy. Just totally be lazy. Nah, I'm not gonna be lazy, don't worry. That looks good. No, it doesn't look good. Don't lie to me. It does not look good. Let's add... Okay, we do that one first, then we do that one. Okay, so let's try pushing the switch. Hey, there we go. But you see how there's a gap there, right? Trucks normally don't have that gap, but it's whatever. At least this side's got a lot of space. No, buttons have pretty much the same width-wise. See? They'll still stick out just as much. If anything, I would use the shorter side. So this side, because that's shorter than the buttons. But I think that would also confuse people too. Let's make it white. That's a really bright license plate. Let's just like... There we go. That's actually not too bad. Actually, some places do black and yellow for the license plate. Because where I live, you can have them whatever color you want, as long as they're visible. So, let me just... actually, this part's supposed to be... Okay, this one I'm going to do like this color. It doesn't matter. I say it has to be a specific color, but no, it does not. Let's see. The one I'm building doesn't actually have the trim along the bottom. Interesting. Okay. Like, does this even look like a truck? Oh, let me just increase the strength on those. There we go. No, to me it doesn't look like a truck. Oh, there you go. That suspension's higher up now. That's a little bit better. It was bottomed out. Oh, that's right. I said I was going to connect the engine. So those are at their 120-degree angles, so that's good. Which means I only have to connect this to the forward first, and then the backwards after. I can obviously do the WS after. Oh, I'm in first person. You know what? First person should be fine. First gear. Hey. Nice and slow. Yeah, I might be a little too skinny. Yeah, those wheels are too big. The wheels are too big. Fuck. See, I'm thinking of using the smaller wheels. I'm thinking of using the smaller wheels now. And making it one block shorter from the back. Like from... let me just... That, and it should stop it. There we go. So, I'm thinking of like chopping off from right here. Just like a straight line down. Using smaller wheels and cropping the layer off the bottom. It's extremely tempting. And then using the smaller wheels. The only problem with that... Smaller wheels will touch the ground. It'd be fine for the back, because see, there's more than enough clearance for the back, but the front, there isn't enough. I need big wheels. So yeah, first gear. And obviously there is room for that suspension, surprisingly. And then we go second gear. Oh, you gotta go? Okay. And then we got third gear. Yeah, it doesn't like that. It's probably flying off even more for him on his screen. Whee. I don't know, it doesn't look enough like a truck. The proportions with the wheels. Like, what am I, Fenno? Fenno work with his gigantic windshields, or wheels? I was reading the windshields comment and I accidentally said windshields because I'm weird. Okay, so now the next enjoy your mattress car. Oof. So the next thing I have to decide. Am I going to cover up this section here and put the logic there? Or am I going to have the logic sit on top and have it visible? Because I do not have all the space in the world in the front. Because for the front, I have 3x2x2 space. I can obviously flatten those out and put those along here, so that's perfectly fine. I can move those wherever I want to. That's whatever. As for, actually, I could put the fuel gauge there. That'd be kind of perfect. But then again, gas tank's usually in the back, not the front. But, yeah, whatever. Let me actually save this. Actually, let me just... Oh, you can actually paint that. What if I just paint... Oh, okay, you know. Default color's better. Hey, hide them like a toolbox. Yeah, see, I was kind of thinking, you know how a lot of trucks will have a oh my god. Why am I forgetting words? The extra gas tank, and I'm forgetting what it's called. I don't know why I'm forgetting what it's called. The tidy tank. There we go, that's what I was thinking of, the tidy tank. They'll have a tidy tank in the back. Well, pretty much, yeah. That's essentially what it's for. But yeah, they'll have a tidy tank which stores more fuel than the default because a lot of people have to drive their vehicle a hell of a lot more than, you know, the average driver. Or at least where I live, they have to, so. Yeah, the red is way too noticeable in there. Oh well. Actually, it's gonna look dumb with some of this being black and some of this silver, but I kind of want that black. To me, it kind of looks a little bit better with that part black, even if this part can't be black. There we go. I'm gonna have to... Oh, that's right. I still have that extra layer below this wood here that I can remove. So I have extra space there. Yeah, I guess it looks okay. It looks okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. Well, I think it's kind of terrible. But yeah, it's for storing extra fuel. Yeah. So they can go longer distance without having to fuel up. So... Actually, this will be like the proper just truck I'm building, because most of the stuff I build are either like Okay, all my semis are gone because my game is dead. Because that's not even mine. But like, this looks dinky as all hell. Looks like shit. Not that DeLorean, the other one. This one. Like, this one looks okay, I guess. And yes, it's supposed to it's supposed to tilt forward. That's the actual car. It's supposed to be like that. The back one's supposed to go lower than the front one because it's supposed to be slightly bigger as a wheel. So it's supposed to tilt the whole vehicle forward. And it's got the wing doors. Wait, how long have I been building this for? You know, just an hour so far. Oof, and I forgot about the music again. I also think with no copyright sounds, you have to... Yeah, you must put this part in your video description. So every song I play in a stream, I have to put each video of that in the description. Every single one. So, if I wanted a lot of music, I would just do... The hell? Twitch. I told them not to play stuff that can't be removed from the world. Oh well. How long has he been sitting there for? Oh. I wonder if he's AFK, because he's still crouching. Okay, and now to add the modules. So I think I decided. I'm actually going to, well, now that I've saved it, let me just do that, do that, do that, do that. And do that. Yeah, none of that I need up here. Like, this is all extras. All extra space. I'll just fill it in, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, so the module that we'll be putting in this section will be this right here. So let me just... Okay, that just shows the inputs. So this is like fuel being drained, right? And this is fueling up. And obviously it's full. So I don't have overflow protection on this one. Yeah, without a controller on those, they don't like it. Because now, like, all of this is free floating, so it obviously doesn't like it. Are the buttons in the way? I think the buttons are actually in the way. Oh, worst comes to worst, I spawn another one just to see everything's welded. Do it that way. Right there. So clearance for the wheels, and it would rotate downwards towards that there. Okay, so I am actually going to spawn in another one of my fuel gauge. Shows you how to use it, whatever. It does have, again, glitch welding. Just a couple pieces. I just moved 2 logic gates, that's about it. Okay, so fueling up goes into I only have it going into that. See, what I could do is I could glitch weld another sensor there, have it detecting this logic gate here, saying that if it senses this, don't fill up anymore, right? So I could do that. I could also glitch weld this logic block one down and have a sensor pointing up into an AND gate. Or into a NOR gate. So if it's full, so if it senses this here, right, then to not let you fill up. I do have the if it's empty, it doesn't keep trying to drain thing though, which is good, but meh. Should be fine. Okay, and then this one, it only goes into... Really? It only goes into this logic gate here. Huh. Interesting. Now where is the output? I think the output was supposed to be the red one. So this red one here. Okay. So I could technically move this there and put a block there, sensor there. And I could also put a block here too. Like a logic gate there. Things to do, things to do. Or maybe not. Okay, so the red is the output. So I'm just going to temporarily put a logic gate over, I'll just store it here. And that comes out from the red one, which would be that right there. And this will say, I has fuel, right? It says I has fuel, so it's on, meaning if it goes into the AND gate of it trying to move forward or back from the WS converter, then it can move, which is nice. As for the trying to fill up, for now, we'll just put a little thing there, and we'll have that go into... I think it was the one next to the red one, right? Yeah, this is the one next to the red one. Which means it's just next to the one we just put in. Which would be this right here, conveniently. And if we're trying to input saying, I am fueling, or I'm consuming fuel, we want to turn on this one right here. Which we'll just input directly from any one of these sensors. It really doesn't matter. So I will take this one here, and I will input it into, usually I do it into a NOR, not a NOR, a NOR AND, into both of those, just so it goes into a 1-tick pulse, so it doesn't stay on. But I am lazy, so... Teehee. Yeah. So it might be just draining fuel and idle. I could also put it on an AND gate from trying to move forward or back, but doesn't really matter. Because you're not really going to be burning that much fuel if you're not putting your foot on the pedal, right? So. And we also have to set the angles of all three of those? No, it should only be 2 of them. Should only be that one and that one. And just set them in the blue by 120 degrees. There we go. Let's just click on the next song. Alright, so we got that. And now we need to do these, which I just need 3 gates, which I'll do in the back here. lift got in the way. There we go. So we'll have forward 1, which will be there. We'll have forward 2, which will be there. And then we'll have reverse right there. So I've already forgotten the angles I need to do for those, but the nice thing about having saved this almost looks like I need to bump up the front suspension still. Okay. As I was saying, the nice thing about having saved this is I could just spawn it in. And I can look at the angles. So we have 50, 65, 1590. There we go. Yeah, see, it's constantly draining fuel. So I will have to put that in an and from the, again, I'll just throw it right there temporarily. And temporarily we'll also use a, well, no, we'll use a, what is a, will we? Yeah, let me take the, let me start welding in the other two stuffs before I do any more of this logic. Let me just delete those. There we go. Oh, those actually go kind of in the way. Shit. Anything 1-to-1? 4 blocks is a meter? Interesting. Okay, so we don't need this bit anymore. But I do need this to fit into the back here. But unfortunately I was dumb and I put one of these too close, so I'm actually have to move that. I think that was the reverse one though, so it's not too bad. Because I'm just gonna honestly just throw it right here. There we go. Boink. Okay, then we have let me just put this on a lift so it doesn't flip out. But yeah, thank you for letting me know. I actually didn't know. This one will be... I kind of feel like changing these up now. I feel like doing... this one as 1. This one as 2, and this one as 3. Figured it would line up a little bit better. But now I should have more than enough room to put in the little thing I want to put in right here. Right there. Because I want to put in this right there. So I don't know if they tampered with it, but I'm just going to take this version right here. Just going to spawn it in. It's my WSD converter that doesn't have instant on W and S, which doesn't matter because it's going to get inputted into something similar to that. So. Which side do I want to do? Okay, I figured out which side I'm going to do. And grab right there. I'm going to place it right there. Might have actually been better to grab it from the other side. Because then there would have been absolutely no collisions. So let me actually just... Oh no, because I welded it to a controller. Okay, whatever. Well, I could just spawn in another one. That's fine. It's just this one's going to collide with that, and then this one's going to collide slightly in there. So yeah, I'm just going to... There we go. Like, I logically figured this out. Change his mind. Oof. Yeah, there we go. That's better. There we go. So connecting the WSD converter is actually really easy on this. So all you have to do, take the seat, connect it to there, take the seat, connect it to there, and take the seat, connect it to there. You're done. Don't have to right click on anything, nothing. It's all set up. And the outputs are these 4 logic gates here. So you have you have D, A, forward, and back. Simple as that. Yeah. And just from connecting in 3 pieces without having to modify anything. So now I get to do a little bit of logic. I'll add in the AD is going to be after. We'll use that for a signal light module. So I'll leave that sitting in the world just to remind myself to do it. But for now, I get the fun part. Oh boy. Where I realize I put all these gates in a stupid position. Because I have 4 gates there in the space I would have used for my logic. So, let me actually... Well, no, because we're not even going to be using that. We're going to be using the input from the W. Actually, no, we will be using that. Let me just do that. There we go. Okay, so we need an AND from those, which we'll have to put somewhere else, I guess. And I spent so much time putting all those there, and now I'm going to have to move them again. Grr. Let me just delete that and place that, and that. So we have 15, 90. Cool. Delete. We have 68. Seems like an odd number to do in a bearing, just 68. Interesting. I can't remember which direction it was in. It was red. There we go. Now we can delete that, and we just hook up that to there and that to there. Cool. And we have 65 and 50. And we have 50, that. Cool. So now I have room to put in, well, a little bit of logic. So for now, I will weld this right there. Cool. And the significance of this is we'll take 2 gates from it. So we'll go this to there, and we will have to quickly see which one of those is actually W. Bottom one is W. Right, so we'll take the output from here, and we'll go into that and that. Those will be both set to AND, right? Wait, how long was I muted for? Wait, how long was I muted for? Because I think I accidentally muted myself. Or was I actually muted? Because my little dinky little thing on my cord, it can rub up against my arm, and apparently that's enough force to turn it off. It's annoying. Setting 1 goes into that controller. Setting 2 goes into that controller. Then we have reverse go into that one. So we have that one. Oh, we need to do an AND gate. I actually have this song on my phone. Oh. Let me go top one to there. And this goes into there. And now we take the outputs from can fuel, which is the red one here. Let me go into that one, and that one. And now we have 2 more gates. We have NOR, this one on AND. We put that into there. Then we take the output of, we'll just do this one. We go into that, and we disconnect this from up there, and we actually connect it to this one. Much better. So we have our gear shifter, which for the first button we'll have our door, which will be 1, we have 2, 3 will be our gear shifter, right? Cycles upwards, obviously. Starts in gear 0, so it starts off, right? We have our fuel up, which will not be wired into anything, so you actually have to get out of your vehicle to do it. Cool. But yeah, I wonder how long I was muted for. I was talking the entire time. But I think that should be most of the logic. Because can fuel goes into, you know, the 2 forward and the 1 back. Right? Or, sorry, has fuel goes into those. Then the consume fuel goes into that one there. Goes into that. I don't know if it can actually... I might have to change the speed of that controller. Because I'm also going to have to change the speed for the controllers that control this rotating disc here. Just so it changes gear faster. But let's test out the vehicle. So we'll put in gear 1 and let's try moving forward. Let's try gearing up. Doesn't really go faster. And try gearing up again. Okay, that actually sped it up. Okay. And then off. Cool. And then we have reverse, should just go directly into S. Nice. Then we have forward, obviously shuts it off until we go into, yeah. Gear 1. Gear 2 doesn't seem much faster, so I might have to change that. Actually, let me just quickly change that, because what I think I accidentally did was I may have cross-wired a couple of these. Let me just change that. That is not a no copyright sound song. That's the same song again. Why is that song recommending itself? Oh, it's because it's a playlist. That makes sense, I guess. Okay, so... yes, this is first gear, that's second gear. I did have it reversed. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, how many bearings and stuff does this have? Just 41. Eek. So let's try gear 1. Nice and slow. Gear 2. A little bit faster, not much. Barely noticeable. And then gear 3 should be a little bit more noticeable. It really doesn't like that though. And obviously if we press reverse, it should go right into reverse. And I do have to double check to see if the fuel powered is actually working. As in it's actually lowering the amount of fuel we have. So obviously it starts off at full fuel, which I usually... Well, I started doing that because people complain being like, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? I don't know how to fuel it up because I don't know it's fueled. Oh, those two controllers are too close together. Why did I put them like that? Why wouldn't I rotate one of them? It's so dumb. Let me just... I'm just gonna put a hole there. So when I'm driving, I don't know if I'll be able to see it, but let's see. Yeah, okay, I'll be able to see. So what we'll be looking for is if that sensor moves at all. So let's go into gear 1. Okay, so yeah, so it is turning. It's not turning very fast, which means I'll probably have to input more. I could just increase the angle that turns by, or just increase the speeds. So let's increase the vehicle speed. Let's increase it again. We'll just go that way. See, does that sensor move? Because once it makes a full rotation... Oh, it's also sensing white, which is a slight problem. And you'll see why quite quickly. It's gonna sense the same bit that the pistons use. See? Yeah, it's sensing that, which I guess is fine. What? Question mark? It says it's out of fuel. That shouldn't have drained it. Yeah, no, it flat out says it's out of fuel. The fuck? No, that makes no sense. Give me a second here. Oh, no, it just... one of the buttons magically activated. Oh, okay. Magically. This is like, I'm pretty sure I didn't hit the third button, but apparently you hit it, okay. Yeah, I am actually going to have to increase the speeds on those controllers. On pretty much all of them, actually. Let me just, because now we know that that's actually good. I'll just do truck temp. Actually, before I do that, I am actually going to paint this part black. Not that, just those right there black. And I put these on color mode black. I'm going to paint those gray. Right? Now I'm going to save it. Cool. Now we're going to go into Blueprint Editor. Open. Type in truck. Remember, this was my old truck, the one that says no mods. This is new truck. I wonder if the quality's increased at all. Not very much, actually. Oh my god, that texture is so broken. Oh my god. Look how beautiful that is. Jesus. Okay, I am actually, yeah, showing the right screen. And I was apparently, I think I was muted for a little bit of it. Okay, so block properties raw. We're going to look at controllers. Controller. So we have a few controllers. Which ones are these? So those are the two that are painted black, I believe. So we can actually, wait, oh yeah, we can see all the connections here. Except for we don't see what it's controlling very easily, but I can see what goes into it. See, I can see that one's for a door. And that one is for... What is that one for? The trunk on the back. Cool. So we don't need to modify those. What goes into this one? That one looks like it's for reverse. Which means the... Is that not? Is that not reverse? Well, it's definitely modified. Yeah, those ones I modified. Yeah, that's modified. Okay, this is not modified though. Check the scrap mechanic chat. You reached 100 workshop items? Question mark? Did I get an achievement or something? I didn't even see. Okay, so we're gonna make this decent amount faster. Make it about 3 times faster. Actually, you know what? We'll make it even faster. We'll make it 5 times faster. Is that just public ones I have on my workshop? Drink. Cool. So that one, 0.2. Okay. So the only ones we don't want to do are the ones for the doors. For reasons that should be obvious. Okay, that one's modified. That one's modified. That one is modified. This one we want to put to 0.2. Apply. Cool. This one we want to put to 0.2. Apply. I want to put that to 0.2 and apply. Put that one to 0.2. Apply. I believe that's a door, so we do not want to adjust this. We don't want the door to be super fast. Cool. So we will actually go here and we will click save and overwrite. And I'm okay with clicking save and overwrite because I will be leaving this one here. Temporarily, of course. Because if we find any issues with this, like let's see how fast it responds to, so we're holding W. Go into gear. Next gear. And next gear. And let's see how the fuel powered actually works now. Oops. Oh, that's doors. Oh yeah, it's just S for reverse. Oops. Oh yeah, those gears change much faster now. Whee! Joink. Yeah, you can see how much faster that the actual thing turns. Okay, let's see if it actually Oh, that might be too fast actually for the. Might also be the angle it's at too. Because like so far it does not look like the actual thing is moved. We'll see. Yeah, it didn't move. Interesting. Okay. So we do have to adjust a couple things. So we'll go, well, we can close the open thing. Okay, so we'll go block properties raw. Okay. Go back to controller. So those three are good. Not going to change those. This one. Okay, we're going to change the target angle a little bit. So we're going to put this, let's see, if we made it 3 times faster, right? We made it 5 times faster. We're actually going to set the target angle to 6. Apply. Cool. So this one is not in the front, so we're not going to worry about that. This one's not in the front, so we're not going to worry about that. That one's not in the front. 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 That one is in the front. Okay. So this one I didn't speed up. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to put it to 0.2. And we're going to put the target angle to 1. I'm going to apply. This one we need to put to 3. And apply. I don't know. So I slowed them down. I put them basically to the same speed they were before. Goddamn Nikki and her boobs. I still can't believe we have the same, you know. It's insane that we have the same. This one will be deleted because the other one's still in the world, hopefully. Okay, let's check the new speeds. Yeah, that's definitely turning a lot slower. Might still have to speed it up. Might have to put it to 10 times. So that's going to take forever just to get to a single notch. What do you mean, oh no, what'd you do? Wait, what? But no, I was trying to avoid saying pause, because, you know, I don't want to say things about you that you haven't said. I was going to say, you have the man of your dreams, what are you doing? This also has way too many bearings. But then again, it's a piston-powered vehicle that's also fuel-powered. And I still have to add the signal module, which is just, you know, 6 logic gates and 1 timer, so it's not too bad. Because I already have the AD converter in it, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I'll check on it in a second. I just want to make sure this thing actually consumes fuel. Because this is taking way too long to consume fuel. Like, we drove a whole lap around this and it hasn't consumed... Well, it's been consuming fuel, just not very fast, so I might have to increase how much fuel it consumes. So it looks like it's one lap and it's gonna consume its first bar of fuel. Okay, so it could still do 15 more laps. Can it go faster? Once my friend tunes it, yeah. This is a piston engine. And it's very buggy because it's a goddamn piston engine. But like legit, it's got pistons. Like there's no engines in here at all. All the bearings are free floating. So I have to have it go, through the back, go through a differential. Well, quote unquote differential. It's just a gear, just a set of gears. And we have the fuel power module here. It looks like it's farting circles. True. That's true. That's true. Yeah, when the dust clouds are when things collide the way they shouldn't, so it just pops up a dust cloud. But yeah, those I will have to increase the speed. I'm probably just going to put it to double. I'll probably just put all of them to double, which will be fine. Okay, which means I just go back to the blueprint editor. And I go back to yeah, the ones that are in the front. Actually, there's an easier way I can do this. Let me put this to 0. Put this to 6. There we go. So now it's only going to choose between 3, and the only 3 at the front are those 3 there. Much easier to find. Okay. So this I'm actually going to put to 1. Apply. Put that to 1. Apply. I'm essentially just doubling the speed, because I want it to drain twice as fast as it currently is. Save and overwrite. There we go. So I'm actually going to delete this and spawn it in, because now it's modified. So the engine, or the fuel gauge, now drains twice as fast, which is fine, whatever. Apparently I'm getting stuck easily. Oh my god. There we go. I just want to cover up this. There we go. Yeah, it's ugly. She's an ugly one, but she works. Okay. Yeah, just the signaling module. And then tuning. Which on tomorrow, I believe, not on stream, will be off stream. Alstrak said he was okay with helping me tune it, so yeah, this thing will be much faster. I mean, you're ugly. What? Nikki is cute and fun. There we go. Alright, otherwise I think that should be good for this. Let me just check Discord. And pull it up on this side so so no one sees. LOL. He wants divorce. Why do you want to be the ugly truck? There's better trucks. Oh, I can delete the original. Here. Delete this. That's the non-blueprint edited one, and this is the blueprint edited one. Just making the controllers be 5 times faster helps it be so much more responsive. Oh, well, that's no fun. Well, I'm going to take a screenshot just to keep up people updated on what it looks like so far. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do... I'm actually going to paint those parts gray before I take a picture here. I've already forgotten the key to hold the, or to hide the hub. So I'll just do this. Whatever. And that. Cool. Whee! Hey, he's back. It says he left the game when he came back. It's just lol. But yeah, all I have to do is make the doors actually look like proper door handles. Just have to get Allstruct to tune it, and then put in those 8 extra gates for the Signalite module, which will take like no time at all. So, yeah. I'd say this is not too bad. The truck doesn't look great, but it's a truck. Actually, I'll show you guys what my old truck looked like. This thing. This was my old truck. And yes, it has a working trailer hinge. Hey, I did the same thing with the signs on the back. Huh. Interesting. Hey, that one's 7 wide, but it's only 3 tall instead of 4 tall. Huh. And the new truck is better. Lol. She's a scrawny boy. But see, here's the thing about this truck. 432 people subscribe to it. I don't get that. That I don't get. Don't forget. Oh, yeah, and then I have to do mirrors too. Yeah, okay, true. Thank you. I think I have the mirrors upside down on this. That annoys me. I don't know why they're upside down. But yeah, the mirrors, which will go right there, there, the tuning of the engine, which is just him messing around with those angles of those 3 there. Just the mirrors being upside down, that's the whole difference. Wait, that's why I got 250 subs for it? It's because the mirrors were upside down? They're just pointing and laughing at me? Tear. Oh, that's right, I could put signs, glitch weld signs in there to hide the engine from the seat. Because that's what I did there, apparently. Huh. I also do my windshields a little bit differently now instead of then. Yeah, automatic signal lights, automatic brakes lights. It actually has a trailer hitch. The hitch actually goes down when you open up the back hatch, or when you open up the back. And it does have a trailer as well. The trailer is also on the workshop, but it has like barely any subscribers. It's basically one of those little pop-up camper trailers. Welcome back. So, oof. He's already crashed it. Hey, do you like the look of the truck? I think the wheels are too big, to be honest. But it kind of needs big wheels for the... Yeah, compared to this truck bouncing around a lot. But yeah, remember, it has 3 different gears. Just like the fuel-powered car. This is like the fuel-powered car, except for it's also piston-powered as well. So, Bye, thanks for the truck. But yeah, I'm come back over here so I can delete it because I have to exit the stream. So, you think it's the best you'll get for the moment? Yeah. He's literally coming backwards. There we go. There we go. I would recommend exiting the game so it doesn't kick you weirdly. Can you put off-road suspension on it? Remember, this is piston powered, so good luck. But you guys might want to exit the game just so it doesn't kick you weirdly. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll just do this. You guys aren't listening. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, why are you watching? There's so many YouTubers that do this kind of stuff better. But yeah, just dislike if you dislike. Why not? It's a reaction. It makes the video more popular whether you like or dislike, so it doesn't really matter. Am I going to paint it? I technically painted it gray. Because wood is normally brown. But I'll probably give it a different color, yes. Also, if you guys have any creations, not just Scrap Mechanic, but other games as well, or even real-life projects you're working on, my Discord has a community creation section. You disliked it, lol. And I would love seeing what you guys make, because it gives me ideas for future videos. The delay didn't help, lol. But yeah, and also, you know, I have a Discord, because why not? And liking just says, hey, I want to watch this kind of content. So like if you see Subnautica and you want to watch more Subnautica, just like the video and I'll be like, cool, I'll record more Subnautica. Lately, Scrap Mechanic has been getting a lot of requests, so I've been doing a lot more Scrap Mechanic. The Discord's meh. A lot of stuff is blocked until you get higher level. So, will it be uploaded to the workshop? Yes, it will. So once it's tuned and I add in those 6 extra electric gates, the mirrors, and the one timer for the signal lights, brake lights, and headlights, then yes, it'll be on the workshop. Boring. Redacted. Oof. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for things you want me to build, that's what the comments is for. So, yeah. See you guys.